Morning, folks. How you doing? Welcome to episode 3 with Cooking with Nick and his young apprentice, the good-looking Mark. So, and that's not saying Nick isn't good-looking, but we say no more. So, just to remind you, folks, if you look, one of the reasons we're doing this is one, if you're looking for a great Christmas present for you and all the family, Nick's book is dyslexic. And every week, this is the 3rd episode, I still haven't got that right. And that's my dyslexia. This book is for everyone. Everyone, neurodiverse, neurotypical, everyone. This is a great book to have at home for Christmas, for cooking with the family, cooking with the kids. A lot of the recipes we're doing are in this, right? And I know Nick is working on volume 2. So this is volume 1. And you can get that on Amazon, Amazon.co.uk and on Amazon.com. And my children's book, The Umbrella Girls, is out there on Amazon as well. So another great Christmas present. And for those business people who are going through a tough time, I know the UK and Ireland with cost of living and all that, a lot of businesses are having a very hard time. My business book, is all about protecting your mental health. It covers over the last 40 years. It's called You Need a Neck Like a Jockey's Bollocks to Be an Entrepreneur, right? And it talks about protecting your mental health. And I tell stories about different situations that have arisen and the importance of looking after yourself and how to look after yourself. Because as Nick knows, when you're working for yourself, sometimes you only have yourself to talk to. And you need to get out and about and meet other people and have a cup of coffee and make sure your mental health is protected.
So true, Mark. But now I'm starting to think of a new recipe, the jockey's bollocks.
Brilliant. Well, now today, folks, just so Nick, how are you? How was your week?
Yeah, I had a pretty good week, not bad at all, and really been looking forward to this. I'm just going to start to call you Mark the Hat.
Well, yeah. Nick, I've been called worse.
Well, this week is that you've got your ingredients right.
I have my ingredients right. So I don't have a pomegranate. I don't have my passion fruit. And I got my mince. And just say, folks, we're going to do a few more episodes to come, all about helping you at Christmas time. Nick and I want to help you at Christmas time. Nick wants to show you how to make sure you have a fantastic Christmas day or a fantastic Christmas dinner, and even down to making the sandwiches after Christmas Day, all that type of stuff. So we're going to try to give you as many tips because it's a day where everybody's under pressure. And very shortly, we're going to be putting up a sheet that you can download, which will help you to plan your day in advance.
A day of celebration.
A day of celebration. So
Mark, what I really want to make sure is, I've got a great big vat of mince here. I use this every year. And I add to it with some apricots. So you buy your mince. I buy it anyway. It's easier. And I load it up with a few apricots chopped into it. And then for a bit of a kick, I like to put in brandy or perhaps mead made from honey, which is absolutely fantastic. And I put a bit of mead in my one.
Jack Daniels.
Pardon?
Jack Daniels.
Jack Daniels.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Yeah. Hold on.
Anne-Marie makes her own mince. She does like you do. She gets all the fruit and all that, and she makes her own mince pies with her own mixture.
She pump it up with alcohol and stuff like that as well.
Yeah. She either put some brandy into it or she put some whiskey into it.
Yeah.
And yeah,
it makes a difference.
Huge difference.
Let's have a look at your mince, Mark.
Well, today I bought it in the shop. Right, so this one was brandy and port.
That's great, because I was really worried that you were going to get pork mince instead of the. Oh, what are you doing with the pork mince?
I did as well. and just to say to people, and Nick would probably agree with me, if you are getting your mince and your turkey and your hams, do yourself a favour and get it from your local butcher, because the quality of the meat is so much better. Our local butcher, I'm going to say who he is J.W. Smith. I just collected this yesterday. Every year he brings out a great menu of all the things that you can order for Christmas, the turkeys, the hams. So they're near me in Portmarnock and Raheny. You probably have a local butcher as well, do you?
You are you've hit the nail on the head. There are times for convenience when we go to the supermarket, but as you said, if you can, go to your local butcher because it is 100% better. I get my Christmas turkey from a poultry farm called Oates Poultry Farm near Hassocks or in Hassocks, which isn't too far from here. And it's worth the trip because they're free range. They even get a name. I mean, last year's turkey was called Daphne. So, God, I mean, I'm not too sure what this year's turkey is going to be called, but I'm really looking forward to it. It was so nice. And when you go to your local butcher, if you really calculate the costs involved here, I did the other day, I bought some marsh lamb, Romney marsh lamb, which has been feeding off the salt marshes. And it's almost like seasoning its own meat, which is a wonderful
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
flavour, you know. And
Uh,
the pound per pound, it was the same cost as Asda.
yeah. And then the other thing is, unlike in the supermarkets, you can say to the local butcher, how will I cook this? How long do you think I should keep her on? Because when I go down there every Christmas Eve to pick up mine, there's always people in there saying, right, how long do I leave that on for? How many hours? And what do I do with it? And and do I base it? And like, what time should I put it on at? They know, and they give out so much free, great advice, which is fantastic as well.